What's up, YouTube? It's your favorite chef, Chef G, and I'm back in the kitchen. Today we're gonna make an upside down pizza. Okay, it's basically a pizza that is inverted into a pan and baked with the crust on top. All right, so without further ado, let's get started. I have some homemade pizza dough. I have another recipe video with homemade pizza crust, so you can check that video out to get the recipe for that. Okay, you're gonna do your favorite toppings. I'm using some red onion, some bell peppers, bacon, some sausage, and this is a homemade sausage, some diced ham, and I'm using some pepperoni. Of course, we're gonna have mozzarella cheese, and I'm cheating today for the sauce. I'm just gonna use some little ragu roasted garlic. Okay, you can make your own homemade if you want to. I'm not today. I have a baking pan, a round one. So what I'm gonna do, so if you think about how you make a pizza, you're gonna start with, usually you start with the crust, add the sauce, add the cheese, add the toppings. We're gonna do it the opposite way. So we're gonna add our toppings, we're gonna add our cheese, our sauce, and then our crust right on top. Okay? So like I said, it's just an inverted pizza. All right? So the first thing we're gonna start off with is our sausage. And like I said, this is a homemade. Make sure all your toppings have been cooked, okay, prior to making this pizza. All right, so I'm gonna bring it down here to my pan. So we're gonna start with our sausage. You can spray your pan if you like, but these toppings that I have lots of oil in it, so I'm not gonna add any additional oil. Okay, I'm gonna go with some diced ham. This is a really good recipe, easy recipe to make with your young ones, children at home. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some bacon, and this recipe that I'm making is gonna make a nice 9 to 10 inch pizza. So it's enough for a family. We're gonna go in with our onions. If you don't like onions, don't put onions. You use whatever toppings you like. If you like olives, throw some olives on there. Okay, just make sure you spread it out into the edges. Take it. Go in with some bell peppers. Like I said, choose whatever toppings that you like on your pizza. And if you wanted to cook your onions and bell peppers a little bit before you put them on, you can. Okay, cooking them beforehand adds a little bit more flavor. Caramelization is what it's called. All right, so the next thing we're going to add is our cheese. So we're going to go in with some mozzarella. This video is going to be pretty short today, guys, because like I said, I cheated with a little bit of my ingredients and had pre-made things. I did make my own crust, but I started it early because I knew I had a video already of me making pizza crust. All right, so I'm going in with my cheese, and this is just the mozzarella. You can put as much cheese as you like onto your pizza. If you want to do this vegetarian, you could do vegetarian, use your vegetables instead of meats. But we're going with meat today on our pizza. Okay, we'll bake this just like we would a regular pizza for 25 for, I'll say about 10, 15 minutes. Just until the crust is nice and brown on top. Just like you would if you were making a regular pizza. Then once it comes out the oven, we'll flip it over onto a pan for it to be cut and enjoyed. All right, so I want to make sure I get enough cheese on this. All right, get a little bit more on that side. I want to make sure my pizza is nice and covered. All right, we're gonna go in with our sauce. Like I said, I'm cheating today. I'm just using the ragu sauce, roasted garlic. If you wanted to throw some extra herbs like oregano, thyme, basil, you can throw that right on top of the cheese. So what I'm going to do is go in here and spread my sauce. All over my pizza. Just like so. Now I'm going to get my pizza dough together, my crust. Wake you guys up just a little bit. We're going to get this dough rolled out. And I'm just going to use my hands to roll my dough. You can use a rolling pin if you like. But it's just as easy to do with your hands. All right. So all I'm doing is I'm going to press out my crust to form my round circular disc. Okay, I will flip it over in between just so it doesn't get stuck to the table because we're not using too much extra flour. Just enough to dust your hands with. Just a little sprinkle. Flip it over. Just so it doesn't get stuck to the table. Okay, you want to have a little lip piece, just like you would for a regular pizza, for your crust. Just want to make sure this is big enough to fit on my pan. Always start in the middle and work your way out to make sure your crust in the middle is not too thick and is even all the way around. Flip her over. Making sure I have my lip around the edge for my crust. All right. I'm going to bring my pizza toppings back over. Pick my crust up. And I'm going to lay my crust right over the top. Okay. And I'm going to kind of tuck it down inside because remember, this is an inverted pizza. So that means when I flip it over, I still want to make sure I have a little crust. So I'm just tucking it down in the edges where I made my lip for my crust. We're going to bake this 425 for about 10 to 15 minutes. Longer if needed. Just depends on the type of oven you have. You could brush this with a little butter over the top if you wanted to. I'm not going to brush it with anything. I'm going to just let the pizza crust do its job and come out beautiful. All right? If you didn't want to use pizza crust, what you can do is make some garlic knots. Throw some garlic knots right on the top, and you can have a pull-apart pizza. Okay? But this is a very simple, easy pizza crust recipe. Like I said, it's found in another video I have uploaded already. This is called an inverted or upside down pizza. We're going to bake it 425 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. More if we need to. But as always, y'all share this video. I'm not going to talk too much today. Share it with your friends. Let them know what Chef G is doing in her kitchen, guys. Not only teaching, but making food that is good for your soul. Okay? We're going to go ahead and put this in the oven, and we'll be back with the final product. Wow. What's the learning set, Minter? About the one. Yes. Yes. It's not a lot. How many makes a lot? All right, guys, I'm sorry. I have forgot my pepperoni, but you know what? I already put that in the oven. So what I'm going to do is when that comes out of the oven, I'm going to throw my pepperoni right on top. A little bit of additional cheese, because I like cheese. And then put it in for about 7 more minutes, just until that cheese melts and that pepperoni heats up. Okay? We'll be back in about 10 minutes, maybe 15, to check on our final product. All right, guys, this is some extra footage that we got today. The students are cooking, searing off some chicken breast and some salmon, in which we're going to use to make some Caesar salads. So, yeah, you can take the skin off. And just don't turn it until I'll tell you to turn it again, okay? Yeah, put it right there. Okay, you're going to do yours after Josh is done. Okay, so what we're doing is making some proteins to go on top of a Caesar salad. Like I said, some of the students chose shrimp. I had one who chose some salmon and chicken. So we're all right. That's good, Josh. No, no, don't flip it. All right, leave it there and let it cook some. We want it to get nice and golden brown on one side, then we'll flip it over. Okay, so we can adjust our heat. Turn your heat up just a little bit, Josh. All right, guys, I'll bring you down in here. This is our chicken seasoned with garlic powder, onion powder, salt, pepper, and oregano. All right. Then over here we have salmon, some salmon belly that is seasoned with salt, pepper, and some lemon zest. And we're just cooking that inside of some 2 tablespoons of butter with 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Reason for adding the olive oil to the butter so the butter doesn't burn too fast and it cooks at a good temperature. So what we're waiting on now is just for our chicken and salmon to get a nice caramelized color on them. And then we're gonna, nope, not yet. Then we're gonna flip them over and get the caramelized color on the other side. And then we'll be ready to build our Caesar salad, in which we have romaine lettuce, we have some Parmesan cheese, we have homemade croutons, and it's the Caesar dressing. Okay, traditional Caesar salad is romaine, Parmesan, Caesar dressing. Homemade Caesar dressing usually consists of a little anchovy, egg yolk, and olive oil. Okay, we have a pre-made Caesar dressing that we're going to be using today. Okay, we're cheating just a little bit on some of the things that we're making, but overall, we do make a lot of things from scratch. Okay. Like I said last time, make sure you share the video. Doesn't cost you anything to do that. When you get me a live videos, you're going to get a little bit of bloopers. You're going to get a little bit of extra talking, but that's what comes with live videos. Okay. When you edit videos, you cut all those things out. All right, let's flip it over. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good start. Go ahead and flip your chicken. I think I broke it down. It's okay. And if you're interested in taking any culinary classes, you can visit cccc.edu, culinary department, to sign up for classes. There you go. That looks good. Flip that one over. All right. Now what we need to get is another plate to put our final product on. I get a little one and I'll get the tip on it. All right. The last thing we're going to do is some shrimp, in which we just season with a little salt and pepper as well. And we're just going to throw a little bit of lemon juice in with it, so it's like a lemon pepper shrimp. And think about what we're cooking. Okay? All right, you can see yours off. All right. You want to grab a plate to put that on? Sure. All right, so we're getting our final product out of the pans to get ready to make our Caesar salad. And then I'll show you guys how we toss our Caesar salad as well for our lunch today. We also made some blondies. Let's go over here and we'll check those out. So we made a white chocolate and walnut blondie. So I'm gonna let you guys check that out down here. Doesn't that look good? It smells so delicious. And this is a white chocolate and walnut blondie. So a blondie is just like a brownie. It's with a exception of cocoa powder. So there's no cocoa powder in this recipe. Okay. All right, I'm going to set you guys down right here, and then we'll get back with our pizza. And like I said, I forgot to add the pepperoni, because you know, chef always forgetting things, but I will go back when I flip my pizza out of the pan, add my pepperoni, a little bit additional cheese, and then I'll put it back in the oven for about 5 to 7 minutes. All right, so I'm going to show you our shrimp that we have. Take that to the sink. All right, so we have our shrimp in our pan. We're allowed this to cook till it turns pink. We'll flip them over and add some lemon juice. And then we'll have a lemon pepper shrimp. Okay? Where your tongs go. Okay? You know shrimp is done when it turns pink and starts to curl up. Okay? Once it does that, you need to turn the heat off. Nope, get some new ones, Rico. Then you'll know they're ready. Nope, new tongs. All right. So we're getting to the point where we're almost pink. Let's flip those over. Hold them like this. There you go. So we're flipping over our shrimp, and then we're going to add our lemon juice, and we'll be ready to do our salad. So we're going to go ahead and get those ingredients ready. Always make sure your product is nice and cold, but you don't want a warm salad. We're going to have some warm things on top of it, but they're really going to be about room temperature. Nope, Josh, you don't need that. Nope. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to mix our Caesar salad here. So what we have, this is our romaine lettuce in a bowl. It's nice and chilled, nice and cold and crisp. We have a little bit of our pre-made Caesar dressing. And we also have some Parmesan cheese. Let me show you guys that. Got to get it open first. There's all lettuce. Let me see. So we have our Parmesan cheese, in which we're going to throw in, get everything tossed, and we'll plate it up with either salmon, shrimp, or chicken. All right, so give me a moment to do that. I'm going to grab some gloves first of all. All right, put my mask back up because I'm standing close to a student, so I'm going to show them exactly how to do this, as well as you guys. All right, let's go. So we have our nice romaine lettuce, nice and crisp. We're going to add in about a handful of Parmesan cheese, just depending on how many people you're serving. You're going to add extra if you like at the end. We're going to take a little bit of our Caesar dressing. And we're just going to put a couple spoons of Caesar dressing right inside. And this is called a tossed salad. That means that you add the dressing to the lettuce and you toss it before plating, along with the extra other ingredients. If I wanted to add tomatoes in this, I would add tomatoes. So you don't want to dress your salad nicely. A nice light dressing over your lettuce is perfectly fine. So I have a nice light lettuce that is dressed with some Caesar and tossed with some Parmesan cheese. All right, Josh, can you grab a crouton? I'm going to take those gloves off and I'm going to get ready to plate my salad. So I have a bowl here. The salads usually go in some type of bowl. I want to show you guys our homemade croutons. These are homemade croutons made out of challah bread, seasoned with olive oil, salt, and pepper. All right. So now we're going to take our lettuce right into our bowl. Like I said, if you wanted to do additional cheese at this time, you can. So I'm going to do just a little bit extra cheese right on top. For you. Not yet. I'm going to throw on some fresh croutons, homemade croutons. And we're going to top it with some flaked salmon. And this is for one of our students named Josh. He wanted salmon on his salad today. So we're going to add some flaked salmon. Right on the top of that. Beautifully cooked and seasoned. Excellent job by Josh. All right. Take those gloves off. And we have a Caesar salad topped with seared salmon. All right, Rico, turn it off. All right. So Josh is going to enjoy his lunch. And we're going to get some blondie cut for everybody to enjoy for their dessert. Okay. So, like I said, real simple Caesar salad. You can top it with whatever you like. We're going to do one with shrimp, and we're going to do one with some grilled chicken as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the one with the shrimp. All right, Rico, can you bring over shrimp? All right, so we have our bowl. Okay, you want shrimp on your salad? All right, so we're going to add some lettuce to our bowl. Do an additional little bit of cheese. We're going to do some croutons. And we're going to add on our shrimp. This is our lemon pepper shrimp. Let's get that lemon on there first, though. So we have our lemon pepper shrimp. So we're just going to place our shrimps right on top. As many as you like. And we have a Caesar salad topped with lemon pepper shrimp. All right. So lastly, we're going to make a grilled chicken Caesar salad. So that's the last salad we'll make. So give me 1 moment. All right, so we have our bowl here. We're going to add in our lettuce. We're going to add just a little bit more Parmesan right over the top. We're going to throw on some of our homemade croutons. And we have our beautifully seared chicken breast, which we're going to cut. And we're going to add right to the top of our salad. And now we have a grilled chicken Caesar salad. You can add additional dressing if you like, solely up to you. But here for you today, we have made a Caesar salad topped with seared salmon, Caesar salad topped with a lemon pepper shrimp, and a Caesar salad topped with grilled chicken. All right, I'm going to go check on my pizza. So I'm going to take you guys along with me. We're going to go on a little walk. We'll check our oven with our pizza in it. We've been in here making a lot of different things today. All right, you guys see inside there. You see how that crust is looking? Beautiful, almost ready. Oh, I think it might be ready. All right, so let's get that bad boy out of there. All right, so we're gonna grab a half sheet pan. Okay. We have our pizza out. I'll sit that on the table. Sorry about that, guys. Had to fix you guys up. All right, so I have my pizza here. I have my pan here. Let me go grab my pepperoni. All right, so I have my egg chutney that I forgot to put on there at the beginning. Make sure you put all your toppings on there, but if you forget something, it's okay. So what I'm going to do is put my pan on top of my round pan, and I'm going to hold it from the bottom on each side, okay, just like so, and I'm going to flip over, okay? And we're praying that everything falls out just right, okay? So I'm just going to pick this bottom pan or round pan up if I can. There we go. All right. There we go. It came out. Just have to lift it just a little bit. It's a little warm, so be careful when you're taking this off. Okay. All right, guys. Y'all see that? Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But y'all know what I said. I got to put my pepperoni on there because I like pepperoni on my pizza. So we're going to throw that pepperoni on there. A little extra cheese. And then back into the oven for about 7 minutes. Probably not even that long, to be honest. Just a little extra cheese. Right on top. This is a upside down pizza that is easy to make. Something good for you to do with your kids, especially now that summertime is coming and the kids are going to be out of school. Have them make their own lunch. Teach them some life skills. All right, so we have our cheese right on top, back into the oven. We're gonna let that sit. We're gonna let that be in the oven for, like I said, another additional 7 minutes. And we'll be ready to eat. Make sure you share the video. I'll say it throughout the whole video. That's yours. So we can get this channel up and rolling, guys. I would love to have some guest people on. If you know anybody want to come and hang out with Chef G and cook, let me know in the comments. All right. So until next time, y'all stay blessed. Share this video. Like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications when Chef G goes live or uploads new videos. And until next time, y'all be blessed. Chef G is checking out. Peace.